Are you tired of this fake influencers selling you steroids in the name of supplements? So in this video, we will cover the science behind natural muscle building, the techniques and principles that we are going to use while performing the exercises. Also, we are going to learn about the nutrition, how to calculate your macros accordingly to build muscles, and also how to sleep and recover better so that you can perform effectively and efficiently. Stick till the end to get a free ultimate muscle building program which will really help you out. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Anchul, a fitness coach with over a decade of hands-on experience. I am also a certified nutritionist and a supplement specialist, and also a proud owner of 3 gyms across India. Over the years, I have helped over 500 people transform their lives through personalized training, nutrition strategies, and also mindset coaching. And now I'm here to help you do the same. Muscle building isn't magic at all. It is a culmination of constant mechanical tension where we create micro tears into our muscle fibers and also start the process of muscle protein synthesis. When you lift weights, especially heavy compound movements where a lot of muscle groups are involved to perform one particular exercise, we create micro tears into our muscles, which helps us in creating that mechanical tension that we were talking about, and your body, while recovery, repairs those tissues by creating new ones. And this is called muscle protein synthesis. So what's the goal here? What am I trying to explain? So here we should target more muscle protein synthesis and less muscle breakdown. And that's where the training, recovery and nutrition come into place. Want to know the number one rule in muscle building naturally? I guess you have heard it before. It's called progressive overload. So what is actually progressive overload? By progressive overload, what I mean to say is the objective of coming to the gym and exercising is creating constant tension. And what is the other synonymous form of tension? Stress. Yes, we have to create stress in the muscle in order to create tiny muscle fibers. But our body is so smart, it keeps on adapting. We cannot stay in our comfort zone and think that we will grow over time. Constant progressive overload, either through increase in weights or increase in rep range, is required to maximize the intensity and constantly tear down your muscles and create much more muscle protein synthesis. And if that stress becomes really easy, growth stops right there. So always ensure that you are training out of your comfort zone. That too, checking your form and technique, of course. Here is a big myth that natural athletes tend to overdo some exercises, thinking that if we exercise with much more volume, we will get better results. But that's totally wrong. More volume doesn't equal to more gains. Instead, you're stalling your gains absolutely. If you are that guy who increases the volume of exercises recklessly, it will impact your recovery. So what is the next action plan? I suggest hit each muscle 2 times a week, followed by control rep ranges between 8 to 12 for hypertrophy, and focus on 10 to 20 quality sets per muscle group every week. My final advice is train hard but recover harder. If you recover well, you will be able to train efficiently and your muscle will grow. Don't waste time chasing the junk volume. What are the best exercises to create lean muscle mass? Most of the natural athletes use compound movements to do so. So what are those compound movements? You can do squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, pull-ups, and yes, of course, barbell rows are there. Or you can perform any other form of rows if you do not know the hinge movement. These exercises which I have told you hit multiple muscle groups at the same time, and hence they are named compound movements, and it stresses the muscle to grow and create anabolic response. And also stay till the end where I will be sharing you my routine which helped me build lean muscle mass over the past few years. One of the most misunderstood parts of training is frequency. Training each muscle once a week is not optimal, especially if you are an actual lifter. So, what should you do then? Try to target your muscle groups 2 times a week. You can do either an upper lower body split or a push-pull leg split. So let me give you an example of how a particular week might look like. Day 1 will be your push day, day 2 will be your pull day, day 3 will be your leg day, day 4 will be rest, where you will do some sort of active recovery or knee movement. You can take 10,000 steps a day, because while muscle building, cardio is also very essential. And on day 5, you will be doing an upper body split, and on day 6, you will do a lower body split. And on day 7, take rest and repeat it day after day. Now let's talk about food. You really cannot build muscle if you eat like a scared rabbit. So what is the next action plan that you need to do to cover your nutritional goals? Firstly, you need to be in a caloric surplus between 250 to 500 calories, depending upon how intense you're doing it. But make sure you do not overdo it, because I do not want you to gain fat instead of muscle. Also, make sure your daily protein intake is between 1.2 to 2.2 gram per kg of body weight. And the macro split should be 45% carbs, 30 to 35% protein, and 20 to 25% fats. I also want to put emphasis that carbs are not the enemy. Do not reduce carbs. It is very crucial to get energy to perform well during your workouts. So, make sure you take your carbs as well. Supplements don't build muscles, but they really do help you in the long run if your nutrition, sleep, and exercise is on point. So what are the supplements which can help you in your muscle building journey? My top 3 recommendations will be, first and foremost, whey protein, because it has all the 9 essential amino acids, and also it will help you to fulfill your protein requirements throughout the day. My second recommendation will be creatine monohydrate. If you take 5 grams of creatine monohydrate per day, it will help you perform better in your lifts at the gym. And the last supplement where I see everyone is deficient in is vitamin D3. If you go for a medical checkup, you will see that nowadays everyone is deficient in that particular vitamin. And I highly recommend to take vitamin D3 supplement as well. Vitamin D3 helps us in absorbing calcium better. That's it. And everything else that is in the market, that is just going to make your urine expensive. Don't go for muscle gainers or mass gainers that are available in the mass market. Those are just empty calories. Believe me, those 3 supplements which I told you is only required if you want to add into your nutrition. Let me tell you a simple hack which might be not important for you, but in order to build quality muscles, this particular thing is really crucial, and that is recovery. If you do not sleep 8 to 9 hours a day after having an intense workout session, you will not recover well and you cannot perform with the same effort the next day. And in turn, what will happen? Eventually, you will burn out, your muscles will be sore as always, and at the end of the day, your progress will stop. So, what's the action plan? Sleep for 7 to 8 hours a day. Hydrate yourself with 4 to 5 liters of water every day, and reduce your stress. If you have constant stress, your cortisol level increases and it also hampers your muscle growth and repair process. Recovery is not optional, guys. Do not blame the genetics if you undersleep, leading to underperformance of your workouts. Hitting a plateau right now, that's pretty normal. Let me tell you how to break through this. First of all, in your rep ranges, if you're hitting 8 to 12 rep range, go down to 6 to 8 and try to stay there for 2 weeks and go back to the old rep range that you're performing. You can also do slower controlled tempos in the eccentric or concentric phase to give some new stress to your muscles. You can also add exercise variety, but performing under the same movement pattern to make some changes or break the plateau. For example, if you're performing dumbbell shoulder presses, you can perform barbell shoulder presses instead. But the underlying factor is track everything. Macros, your splits, your reps, weight, sleep, every single thing. And the whole picture will come into frame. And you can work on it accordingly. These are some of the metrics which I have told you which you can work on. But do not jump into a totally new program. the same program which you are already doing, make some tweaks in there and keep on progressing accordingly. Natural muscle building is a long-term game. If you are thinking that you will achieve 20 kgs of muscle mass within 12 weeks, you're totally wrong. But if you train smart and hard, eat right, sleep well, and stick to it for years, you will build a physique which 99% of the population can never achieve to do. And guess what? You will do it clean, without any PEDs, without any steroids. All you. Check the description down below to get a free ultimate muscle building blueprint which will help you in your muscle building journey. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down if you have any doubts. I'll be happy to answer them. And also make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And until next time, keep the grind alive.